Wow. Hello there. Hello. How are you doing? I'm excited once again today, and I want to welcome each and every one of you. Yes, I want to welcome each and every one of you. Today is a great program. What made this program great is because I'm this is a try and error thing that I'm doing. I know someone will say, but you've been doing this for a while. Yes, but today I'm going live on YouTube. I'm going live on Facebook, and I'm also going live on a special page that is created for business, just business. So I'm going live on Flow Care Attraction. Those of you who are on Flow Care Attraction, I know you are looking like, what's happening, John? Yes, the same old thing, man. We are here. This program is the program that I refer to as CORBE. Is the Community of Believers International, and there is my normal and usual program that I do on uh, Facebook and YouTube. But I am adding you on so that you can be part of the process in the program. And so I'm excited that those of you now on Flow Care Attraction will now be part of this program. And so when I'm talking to the general group, you are also part of the process. So I'm excited. I'm excited, and so forgive me for the error that may happen. If any, thing happen, please forgive me. So I know I talked to you on Flow Care Attraction a few minutes ago, but I decided to do this because this sometimes is longer than the 2 minutes or 3 minutes that I spend just give you highlight. Yeah, we'll go a little bit deeper into our topic. So today we say trust the process. It will happen. Trust the process, it will happen. And those of you, my family on Facebook, those of you on YouTube, yes, this is me. This is the Corby Show, Community of Believers International. As you know, you're never alone. If you are watching from Maryland, there is someone in Delaware watching with you. There is someone in DC watching with you. There is someone in Virginia watching with you. If you are in Africa and watching from Sierra Leone, there is someone in Guinea watching with you. There is someone in Africa who's watching with you. And there is truly someone in Liberia watching with you. So you're never alone. That's what makes us community. That's what makes us a community. And this where you come to, when you come here, there, what we do here, we dine. We come here to dine, which is DIME. I know you wonder what does DIME stand for, especially for those of you who are new to this program, will be watching it for the first time. Yes, DIME just means we come here to detoxify your mind of negativities. Yeah, some of us, the reason our life has not changed is not so much of what happened on the outside, and because of what's happening in the inside, what's going on in our minds. So when we come here, our goal is to detoxify your mind of those negative thoughts. And then, as I say, it's DIME. And when we detoxify your mind, then we inspire you. Or I know have you seen someone who is inspired? Or they can't wait. So when we come here, after we have detoxified your mind of those negative thoughts, thoughts like I don't have the money, thoughts like I don't have the time, thoughts like I'm not good enough to start my own business, thoughts like nobody who's gonna listen to me. I have an accent. Then we inspire you. After we inspire you, then we motivate you, man. We make you feel like there is something you can do. And after we have motivated you, then the last thing we ever want to do when we come here is to empower you, man. Oh yeah, our goal here is to empower you to believe in yourself and to take action, to do something, to believe in yourself that you can do something, that you can, as the Bible says, that a good man leave behind an inheritance for his children. To believe that there is something burning in you. So today, as we come, as I am excited because we have Flow Care Attraction joining us. So today we are on YouTube, we are on Facebook, the general Facebook, and I'm also talking to you on Flow Care Attraction. You are wholeheartedly welcome. I'm excited, and I want to say welcome to the Community of Believers International. Oh yeah, this is where we come to get excited. I mean, this is where we come to build our strength, our mental capacity. This is where we come, and if you are looking for a good sermon, this is where you're supposed to be. If you're looking for to be excited, this is where you're supposed to be. Our scripture today is talking about, it said, be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by what? The renewing of your mind. And that's Romans 12, verse 2. 2026 is the year of the Lord's favor in your life, sister. You got to believe it. You got to claim that scripture for yourself. And say, if there is the Lord, or there is the year of the Lord's favor in my life, it means that my life got to change. And for your life to change, it means that you got to claim that scripture. You got to do something for your life to change. It said, don't be transformed. Don't be conformed. Don't get stuck in your ways. But you got to change your mind. So today, let us talk. I know, we are in the month of March. For those of you who are new here, especially for those who are from the Flow Care Attraction portion of Facebook, I want to say welcome. Yeah, this is where I come and get excited, man. Excitement is attraction. It's attractive. It attracts. It attracts. But yes, behind the curtain, this is who I am. And so I'm excited for you. And as you have come, I know you are a business partner or future business partner. But guess what? This is where we come to relax and take out the court suit, man, just talk to each other. Yeah, the Community of Believers International. So let us begin the show. I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you, sister. I want to welcome you, brother. I want to welcome you from wherever you are. I want to say, how are you doing? How has March treated you? Were you obedient? Have you been obedient to the month of March? Remember, March commanded you, right? March is the only month in the entire year that come with a command. It tells you to take action. It tells you to move. On the first day of March tells you that if you want your life to change, if you want transition, you have to take action. Say March 1st. And just in case you did not do it, if you didn't, you did not succeed, come the second day, say March 2nd. Some of us are hard to learn. So if you fail the first day, you fail the second time, March come on the third and say March 3rd. And I love March 4th, man, because some of us are confused. Some of us, there are things that we want to do, but we are confused. We want to take a direction, want to run, but we don't know which so March 4th come and clarify and say, if you are confused, when I told you to march, if you were confused, listen clearly. I meant March 4th. I meant March 4th. I meant take action in the direction of your dream. Take action in the direction of your purpose. Take action. Define the purpose of your life and take the action that will get you closer to your destiny. I don't know, baby, but I was born on March 5th. Yeah, March 5th was my birthday because when I heard that message when I was in my mother's womb, and I heard that message on March 4th telling me, John, you got a March 4th. I could not stay no longer, man. The next day, early in the morning, I told my mother, what are you ready or you ain't ready? I'm coming out. Yes, I told her, I said, Mama, what are you ready? You not ready? I'm coming. I heard that message. And I marched forth. And I marched up. And since that day, I've been marching. So to those of you who were born on my image, man, I'm excited for you as I'm excited for myself. But the message of March is not just about you who are born in March, it's about those of us who want to listen. Because that's the only month that gave us direction. That's the only month that tells us to do something. That's the only month that tells you, say, I want you to do something, but this is what I want you to. I want for you to move forward. Because your destiny is not behind you. Your destiny not on your left or on your right. Your destiny is ahead of you. So I want for you to march forth. So as the month of March come to an end, and I come to tell you, trust the process. Trust the process. It will happen. Trust that process, sister. Trust the process. You see, process is not instant. Process is not magic. Many people become discouraged, and because they expect magic. They expect when they start something for it to just, explode overnight. But growth, whether in life or in business or in school or in leadership or in faith or in business, it takes time, man. Process takes time. Trusting the process means believing that whatever you trust March for, you took that action for in this month. Whatever initiative that you took will happen. It's going to happen. Process is not magic. Sometimes it takes time. And you say, oh, John, I started this, but I ain't seen nothing yet. I can tell you, sister, you will see something. You got to have faith. You will see something. It takes time. It takes time. And that's why I want to talk to you a little bit about stay patient, man. You got to be patient. You say, oh, John, this year I started this team, it ain't working. March, I was so excited. I thought I was going to see result. It ain't working. You got to be patient. Trust the process. Trusting the process means you got to be patient. Patience is not just waiting. Sometimes patience is not just waiting. It is trusting while you are waiting. That's what patience is about. It is trusting while you are waiting. You see, many people quit too early. They say they're patient. They say they are patient, but they quit too early because they cannot see immediate result. Yeah, they want their life to change. So they start something. See, they are so confident in themselves. Then and I don't blame them. I don't blame them. To be real, sometimes you start something, you just want to see it. You just want to see it great. You want to see result. Because so many people have bashed you. Oh, it can work. I've ever seen somebody who say, oh, I tried that thing. Or no, they say, oh, John tried that thing, it didn't work. And you have told them, but I'm not John, you know. And then you get in it. No result. And you just want to quit. The scripture says in the book of James, chapter 1, verse 4. It's about be ye patient. He said, no, he said, but let patience have her perfect work. He said, but let patience have her perfect work, that ye may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. He said, let patience mold you, let patience grind you so that you will have no reason or no doubt to give up. So trust the process means first to be patient. And while you are patient, you are trusting God. You got faith. You are building your confidence. Patience develop maturity. You see, when you are waiting, you are getting mature. You are getting experience in what you are doing. Yeah, patience build our maturity. It build our experience. It increase our connection. It increase our connection. It expand our territory. While you are being patient, you got to trust in the process. You got to focus on steady growth. You know, growth is often slow. Sometimes growth takes place and is never recognized. You know, and you are growing, you are learning, you are increasing your maturity, and people are looking at you like, when will that business, grow? When will you expand? When will you go graduate? When will you get that degree? But you are learning, you are learning, you are adding on to your academia. You are adding on. And they think nothing happening. Because they do not see you with your degree, they think nothing happening. But why? You are learning. You are learning through the process. Growth is often slow and invisible before it becomes visible and impactful. Small step, taking consistently. Small steps, taking consistently over and over. That's what you call growth. Lead to greater impact. So you got to focus on those little things that you're doing. You got to be consistent doing it. If you do it today, it don't work, do it tomorrow. That's why March can say March 1st. If you do it today, it don't succeed March 2nd. If you do it tomorrow, you don't succeed March 3rd. March is telling you that growing steadily is a process. You got to be consistent. You got to do it over and over. Don't worry about people who say, oh, ever since you started out school, when will you graduate? Don't worry about them. Or you started out business 2 years ago. When will you start making dividends? Don't worry about them. When will we see profit? Don't worry about them. Because you know what? You know that you are succeeding. You can feel a difference. You can imagine 10 years from now in our business. You can imagine 5 years from now in your business. You can imagine 10 years from now in your business. And those who are bullying you, They will be the same one coming to ask you, how did you make it? How did you get over? And all you can say in your mind, when I was spending sleepless night, you were sleeping. Yeah. When I was grinding my mind and grinding in my basement, you were sleeping. And I did not give up because I knew that it was not about the immediate, but it was about what? 10 years from now. And this is the now that I have anticipated. So focus on steady growth. Isaiah chapter 28, verse 10 says, it says, for precept must be upon precept. For precept, I mean. It says, for precept must be upon precept. Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Line upon line. Here a little, and there a little. Isaiah. It's a little by little. I'm getting there. Oh, you see, there are times that you and people get into something and everybody is running, and then you're sitting there and like, but what's wrong with me? And then you want to give up. And I started to tell you, don't give up. Look for Isaiah 28, verse 10. It's a little, it's a precept. Precept must be upon precept. Line upon line. He said, put it together little by little, little by little. And at the end, you will get there. And that's why sometimes when you get there, people won't know what you have been doing. How many times you have failed, how many times you have fasted and prayed. They don't know that part of you. All they know, wow, guess what? John is a digital business owner. Mary is a marketer, a CEO of his own business. And you are so excited. All that grinding, all that pain, you remember it no more. Because you follow the direction. Because something got a hold of you. You have faith, you have patience. You are consistent. Building your business beyond closed door. And I also want you to believe in the process. You see, the things that we do require faith. You got to have faith because some of them you can't see the result. Trusting the process means believing that what you are doing today, what you are doing in your life, will produce result tomorrow. And your tomorrow can be 5 years from now. Your tomorrow can be 10 years from now. You see, you and other people don't have the same tomorrow. And that's why I said to you, when we come here, we come to detoxify your mind. Those of you who believe that because John Brown got there so fast that you have not gotten there, it means you have failed. No, you have not failed. Everybody tomorrow is different. You and someone can start today. Their tomorrow can be 2 years from now. Your tomorrow can be 10 years from now. But when your tomorrow comes, your tomorrow can be better off than the tomorrow. And that's why you just got to believe in the process. You got to believe in what you are doing. He said, for we walk by faith, not by sight. 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 7. Believing in the process. You got to know that it will work. And I see, yeah, you're right. He said, but John, we have believed in the process. We set time, and the time can be passed. Set another time. You set a deadline, the deadline can't pass. Set another deadline. The worst thing to do is to just say, I am done. I ain't setting no more deadline. That's the worst thing to do. So if you start a business, you want to grow, you set a deadline. If that deadline comes, set another deadline. Now I remind you, March 1st. If it does not happen, March 2nd. If it does not happen, March 3rd. If it does not happen, March 4th. If it does not happen, March 5th. If it does not happen, March 6th. It goes all the way to March 10th. I know someone say, John, you're crazy. No, I'm not crazy. It go to March 1 year, March 2 year, March 3 year, March 4 year, March. It's a March until you get there. March until December. March until you get in January and you stay marching. March until March come around and stop telling you to continue to move. The last thing to give is to ever do is to just say, you know what, I'm tired, man. And this thing ain't for me. No. If it's for your neighbor and they are doing it succeeding, why do you think it's not for you? And if you pray to God and God gave you the inspiration and the discernment that this is where your future lies, why is it not the right thing for you? Why is it not the right thing for you? Why do you think it's not the right thing for you? The last thing I want for us to focus on tonight is do not grow weary. I know some of us are getting tired, man. And you're right. You came to this year with that excitement. That by this time you will have traveled, by this time you have started at school, by this time you have gotten that promotion, by this time you have gotten that experience, by this time you could have built that business. Oh yeah, your plan was that in the first quarter of this year, everything you could have crossed your T's and dot your I's. Set your color. So you came to this year with that determination, you came with that zeal and that excitement. Oh man, you came with that momentum. January gone, nothing. You put your all into it. February gone, nothing. And then March come with that excitement, that message, say, move, take action, keep the momentum. Keep running, John. Keep running, Mary. And today is March 23rd. You have March 1, 2, 3 to March 23rd, and you still not seeing anything. And you're sitting there and say, well, this is not for me. I have spent too much time. I have taken this whole first quarter of the year. I took my whole saving and put it into this. I put my whole time into this relationship, into this church. I put my whole time. And I ain't got nothing yet. There's no result. And where I stand, I ain't even got nothing. I stop out to tell you, do not grow weary. And then you start giving all little by little. The things that you used to do, you stop doing it. When you sort of get on social media and do your posting, you are weary, you tired, you like, I have posted for 3 months and nothing came out of it. I think that this is not for me. But if God gave you that discernment, if you pray to God and say, God, give me the direction, and God give the direction. I know it is discouraging when your expectation is not met. When the time you set, the problem is sometimes you set time that God did not set. Yeah. And you see that's what discernment, spiritual discernment come in. You gotta go back to God and say, God, this was my time. Can you set the time now, Lord? I surrender myself to you, Lord. You take the wheel in this business. You take the wheel in this school. You take the wheel in this relationship. You take the wheel, Lord. I'm gonna relax. Take the wheel. Take the wheel in my business. Take the wheel in my relationship. Take the wheel in my school. Take the wheel on my job. You take the wheel. Let me relax. I have put too much on my head when you were right in the boat with me. You know, I love the story of the disciples. And sometimes we beat on them. Yeah, I beat on them sometimes. I still think that they didn't have faith. But I believe they have faith. I believe they had the greatest faith. And their faith was in Jesus. They trusted Jesus. So they went to the bottom of the boat and woke him and said, Master. I mean, I don't like the approach. They were anxious, they were scared. They said, Master, don't you care if we perish? I would have gone there and got on my knee and said, Papa, a rough outside there. The wind too strong. We are about to die. Can you come? But they have faith in him because they went and woke him up. Sometime in our struggle, instead of giving up, we need to dress back and leave it in the hands of God. Galatians chapter 6 verse 9 says, and let us not be weary in well-doing. Let us not be weary in what? In well-doing. The things that you are doing to change your life, that's well-doing. The thing that you are doing today to change the trajectory of your life, your family, your friends, your church, your community, that's well-doing. Galatians said, don't get weary doing it. Don't get tired doing it. Because at the end of the day, you will reap what you sow. Your breakthrough has a timing. If you stay consistent, the result will come. If you keep doing what you're doing, if you grow not weary, if you don't get tired doing it, you don't get tired posting, you don't get tired making that phone call, you don't get tired studying your lesson, you don't get tired making it, searching the internet, doing your research. If you don't get tired making the attempt to get to where you want to go, At the end of the day, you will reap what you sow. You will. You will. Philippians 1 verse 6 says, it's a being confident of this very thing, being confident in the thing that you are doing right now to change your life. That which have begun a good work in you will perform it until what? The day of Jesus Christ. God who gave you that thought process, God who gave you that discernment, God who gave you that intuition, who gave you that courage, who began that good work that you are doing to change your family life, to change your situation. Yeah, I want for you to process it. Because anything that you started, you know now, I believe that it was God who gave you that discernment, who make you to believe in yourself, who make you to answer that phone call, who make you to get on the internet and go searching for whatever you are searching for. And today, I just want to encourage you that if God gave you that discernment, if God gave you that courage, if God gave you that idea, if God gave you that means to get on social media, to go searching for a way forward, I think God will begin a good thing in you, will see you through. Will see you through. Will see you to the end. And that's what I'm excited about my life. What I know what God has begun in me, He will see it through. And I'm excited that I am speaking to you in Flow Care. I'm speaking to you on the internet. I'm speaking to you on Facebook. I'm speaking to you on YouTube. Because I know that which God has begun in you, He will see you to the end. So don't follow the naysayer who say, "Oh, this can't happen." Oh, Peter started and he did not succeed. You tell them, "I'm not Peter. I'm not John. I'm not Mary." Even if there's another, if you are John, there's another John. Say, "I am not that John. I am a different John. I am a John who believe that my God will lead me through." So today, I just want to say to you, man, I'm excited. I don't know if you're excited, but our goal here is to detoxify your mind of negativities, to inspire you, motivate you. And if there is anything we want to do when we come here, is to empower you to do something in your life. Your life was never meant to be static. No. Life was never meant to be the same thing over and over, doing the same thing over and over. That's why God who created us did something the first day. If God wanted for us who He created to do the same thing over and over, God would have done the same thing for 7 days. But no, He did one thing the first day. The second day He changed, He did something different. The third day He did something different. Because our life was not meant for us to do the same thing for eternity. If you do this, it's not working, do another one. So therefore, I say to you, have a wonderful time. I pray that this week, as we approach the end of March, that you will keep marching. Even after March end, You'll keep marching in April. You'll keep marching in May. You'll keep marching in June. You'll keep marching in July. Keep marching, man. Keep marching. The month of March is just a command to get a ball rolling, for you to start. And it never tell you to end. There's nowhere in March that say March end. Except you want to end it, but it's still March. Even March 30 or March 31st, it's still March. They still call it March. They still call it March. So I hope you'll keep marching to the end of this year. You will keep marching until you reach your destiny. And when you reach your destiny, put it back, you keep marching for another destiny. Level's not meant for you to just to succeed in something. Then you say, oh, I have succeeded, so I'm not relaxed. I'm not doing no. If you succeed in one thing, pray for what? Innovation, start another thing, and keep marching. Keep marching, man. It's a pleasure being here with you once again. To those of you who are on Flow Care Attraction, I'm excited that I have now put you together with the others, so that we'll talk. Because what we do on Flow Care Attraction is just a snippet of the whole thing. Today you have seen one of the whole thing. When we go into the whole thing, we'll go into details. I'm excited for you, and I want to say welcome to this platform. There's the program, the Community of Believers International. And we come from all walks of life. We come here to what? To be inspired. We come to be motivated. We come to be empowered. And at the end of the day, I always say, if there's anything that I really wanted to do here today for you, is to empower you to take one action in your life. To take one action in your life that will change your destiny. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful time. Bye for now.